reception tonight essentially is a coming together not only of the many heroes who in one way or another form part of that history. And I see a lot of them today here in this hall.
And a celebration it was, 500 Aquino supporters nearly dancing in the streets, cheering a victory they could hardly believe. They are celebrating two of the offices of the Philippine News, an anti-Marcos paper. Tomorrow's giant headline proclaims, "People Power Wins."
For the victory and freedom of the Filipino people.
Circled Union Square chanting, "Down with Marcos! Marcos resign!" I knew that we were all fighting a common cause. And so I opened my heart, my family, and my home.
And I grew up singing songs of revolution, and reciting chants of change, chants that compared Ferdinand Marcos to Hitler.
For those of you who were there were 4 helicopters hovering around over the crowd, and we thought that these pilots had been sent by General Byrd to shoot the people who were right on EDSA. We didn't know exactly what their intentions were. They kept hovering around us. I don't think I prayed as hard as that. I must have said so many acts of contrition.
We hear that Marcos, not to be outdone by Cory, is going to do a speech at Malacanang to his followers. It wasn't really billed as an inaugural, and it wasn't really billed as a farewell speech. It was just a speech, just a thank you speech to the followers. So I remember going with another photographer in a taxi, trying to get from Club Filipino to Malacanang in time for this thing. And I remember tires were on fire and people were all over the place, and there was junk in the streets just because people were trying to blockade the tanks. So I remember our driver was driving all over the road and sidewalks and wherever he had to go to get us there. And sure enough, we got there just in time. And this was a fairly short speech. I mean, it wasn't a very long speech. So I was able to climb to the top of this scaffold and make this picture, only a few frames, and then it was over.
The chief of the constabulary, General Ramos, came out. And shortly thereafter, there was an announcement that the Marcoses had fled the Philippines. And you can remember that famous jump of this that was caught and it came up in all the front pages of Philippine newspapers. So that was when we all felt so relieved.